I'm making me some coffee. I done ran out of time, but we're gonna go downstairs and make this coffee. hmm So how has Friday been doing, treating you so far? So far, so good, baby. Yeah, I went off and left my coffee. How you do that? Well, I did that. Ooh, so I was wondering. I'm thinking we do who did the crime for each one of the people, each one of the people on the likes, and then we also do who did a crime, okay, for each one of the zodiac signs. All right, yeah, killing two birds with one stone. Hold on. So we planning on being up for a little while. Yeah, I'm making sure I'm getting me plenty of coffee. Just ask me questions. I know. Okay. Hey, Miss Catherine Q. I was trying to see who was in here. I'm curious about something. Very curious. Give me a moment, Catherine. Hmm. I am looking for. I'm looking for my coffee. I know I'm making coffee, but I have a container, a big blue container, brand new container of coffee. Hmm. Oh well, like I normally say, take a deep breath in, blow it out, and say, fuck that shit. Okay? Yes, indeed. We just move on to something new. I do have something I'd like to talk about, and this is pertaining to people who have rental properties. All right, now, like I say, sometimes I say something that may be a little sensitive to others, but this is just my opinion and how I feel about it. All right, so let me tell you, some years ago, a few years back, I uh, I went to rent a property. Okay, the people had on the online as well as on the internet, so to speak, same thing. That the property was going for like 1850 a month, right? So I opted in. I said, okay, all right, let's see. Well, I opted in for the property and everything. Everything was a go. When it came time to move in the property, they telling me, well, uh, so many other people wanted the same doggone property, uh, that if you want this property, you're gonna have to pay me a little extra more. Well, one thing I got a problem with is people that have been doing business don't have business ethics. All right. Instead of them allowing you to pay what you actually got on the internet, was supposed to be legal and binding, they come up with a whole nother number that they want you to pay if you want this house. All right. Now there might not be nobody else thinking about this goddamn house. All right. You might be the only one ever thinking about moving in. There's nobody else want a piece of it at all. But yet still they're gonna tell you that they got other people that's qualified for the same goddamn house, but they want you to pay more money to move in it. So yeah, I have a problem with that. I have a problem with people who want to first of all say that they're Christian, some bitches, and I'm saying it like that because I mean it just like that. Because you got to be, you can't be part of God unless you're just ignorant. All right. All right, and you want to gouge people for extra money instead of go by whatever you got on there. If you say that the house going for 2,100 a month, it's 2,100 a month, motherfucker. Don't come back and say, "Oh, we're gonna tax in for the grass to be cut." Or for the extermination. You should have thought about all that whole ass shit before you put that shit out there on the internet instead of trying to gouge people for extra money. And I strongly feel like the Attorney General need to look into this whole ass shit. Maybe they might not like the way I'm actually presenting it because I'm using all this profanity, but I feel this from my heart. And this is me speaking with passion. I really feel like it needs to be investigated and it needs to be let people know. Have some morals and some ethics when it comes to doing business. The Bible even tells you that. But be men in business, okay? Whether you're a woman or not. That means have a sober mind. Stick with what you say. Don't change up. We got people out there that act like they don't know. They want to act like they're greedy. Maybe they allowed the spirit of greed to take over, because there are a lot of people out there that's greedy. And they don't even understand that greed, the spirit of greed is not from up high. It's not a high vibrational spirit. No, it's not. It's a spirit that comes from a low place. Because if you cheat a person when it comes to something as small as a nickel or dime, you are capable also of stealing in a larger fashion. Not just taking, somebody for a nickel or dime. All right, I can give you an example. I can give you another example, and it hit right at home because I've been through something like that. I've really been through something like that, dealing with some people that said that that everything was okay. You move in the house, you find out shit all fucked up. You don't find out right then on the spot. It's after you've been there a while when you get to start using shit. So, cause when you first move in, you ain't thinking about using everything, the dishwasher. You're not thinking about trying to use the garbage disposal. No, not all the time. Okay, you don't know how long you're gonna be there before the hot water heater or the AC unit might break down on you, right? But then you in this place, right? You in this place, and all of a sudden shit start breaking down, and they say, "Oh yeah, there's a clause in the in the lease that says you got to give me X amount of money every time something break down in order for me to fix it. Well, some shit we shouldn't have to pay you for. The AC unit, the hot water heater. If you notice in most leases, what they tell you, that shit is covered, right? Right off the rip. But then if you look again, you'll see somebody that wrote in hand or they typed it in saying 70 fucking $5, $50, $80, $25. All right, that's a fee you gotta pay. Why I gotta pay you to come fix your own shit? That you already knew that was going bad. All right, I'm just saying, y'all. I mean, I'm venting, but really, I should have been venting on the bitching channel about this bullshit. And if I get the opportunity, I might just do that. So I don't know. Nobody said anything. Maybe I need to just go ahead on and stop this video, all right, and start a whole new live and redirect this one over to my other channel. In fact, I think I'll do that. So I'm hanging up this one, y'all, and we're gonna go over to the next place, okay? All right. So let's go over. Let's go ahead on and send this over to where it's supposed to be.